Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more Red Dwarf. Hopefully you guys having a fantastic day. Season 3 started off really strong with the first episode, man. It was fantastic, especially the end when the poop and piss went back into Cat. And like I was saying, man, I was thinking about like, dang, what is sex like there? It's gotta be super weird. I don't even know why a poop and a piss didn't even come in my head with them like eating in reverse and drinking in reverse. Only thing that popped in my head with that was like, yeah, like what's sex like, you know? Yeah, man, I'm glad they ended it that way. That was fantastic. It was funny. So let's just go ahead and jump into this, folks, and we'll talk about it more in the end.
Abandoned ship, abandoned ship, black hole approaching. This is not a drill. This is a drill. Abandoned ship.
Stupid.
Oh god, now the sirens bust. Awooga, abandoned ship.
But a black hole is a huge impacted star. It's millions of miles wide. It's massive. Why didn't you see anything on the radar screen?
Well, the thing about a black hole, its main distinguishing feature is it's black. And the thing about space, the colour of space, your basic space colour, is it's black. So you're supposed to see them.
5 of them. How can you be ambushed by 5 black holes?
What the smeg is this?
Just what little I managed to scrimp and scrape by tossing the odd copper aside for a rainy day.
Remember, there must be 20 grand here.
24. Look, I thought we were supposed to be getting off the ship.
24,000? And you had the front to borrow money off me to buy me a birthday present?
Bogus.
Going back a bit, Lister, it was only 15 quid. Right, I want a safe, sensible drive, no stunts.
No worries.
Okay,
None
this
of
is the
those balls could
plan.
drive.
I'll navigate Red Dwarf through the minefield of black holes. If all goes well, we'll rendezvous on the desert moon Sigma 14D.
But what happens if all doesn't go well?
Well, Red Dwarf and everything in it will be compacted down to the size of a small garden pea.
What's Lieutenant General Baron Jacquino of the 1st Cavalry Division supposed to be doing with meat vindaloo all over his tunic?
It'll make him look more authentic. People will think he's got dysentery. You're obsessed with war, though, aren't you? I mean, you collect toy soldiers, you play war games, you read all those stupid combat magazines.
It's about leadership. That's what I admire.
It's just so ironic, really, when deep down, you're such a basic natural coward.
Coward?
Cold-blooded.
Planet Leave, Miranda, that space bar, the Hacienda, remember that? When that fight started up, Rimmer, you were out of that door quicker than a whippet with a bum full of dynamite.
But that was a barroom brawl. That was a common pub fight, a shambolic drunken set to. Believe it or not, he told me that in a previous incarnation, I was Alexander the Great's chief eunuch.
You know something? I believe you.
He didn't say I was Alexander the Great himself, which is obviously what I wanted to hear. But it explained everything.
No wonder you're such a good singer.
Maybe it's tot, I don't know. But it's funny, even to this day, I can't look at a pair of nutcrackers without wincing. And why is it every time I'm with a large group of women, I have this overwhelming urge to bathe them all in warm olive oil?
Because you're a dude.
Remember, I have that urge. It's got nothing to do with past lives.
Well, why
Right.
is it then?
And that's it, there's nothing else.
Just a pot noodle. Oh, and I found a tin of dog food in the tool cupboard.
Well, it's obvious what gets eaten last then, isn't it? Can't stand pot noodles. We're gonna die, aren't we? Correction,
Gross.
I'm gonna die.
Dog
I mean,
food.
you're a hologram, you're ready, that you don't need food.
Did you find any wood?
There's no wood out there. There's no vegetation, smeg all, just a wasteland.
You've got to keep this fire going. It's your only form of heat. It's not much to tell, really. I was always a bit of a fish out of water around women. Never know what to say to them. I never think I was very highly sexed, to be honest with you. I think it was all that school cabbage I was forced to eat as a boy. Still, the first time was with this girl I met at cadet school called Sandra. We did it in the back of my brother's car.
What was it like?
Brilliant. Incredible. Bentley V8 convertible.
He's
Walnut
ass beat.
burr paneling, marvelous machine, marvelous. So come on, how do you lose yours?
The 9th hole of Bootle Municipal Golf Course. Par 4, dogleg to the right, in the bunker behind the green.
You lost your virginity on a golf course? How'd you have the nerve?
It wasn't in the middle of the Ryder Cup or anything. It was midnight.
How old were you?
Oh, she was so good looking. If she wanted, she could have got a job working behind the perfume counter at Lewis's. That's how gorgeous she was.
How old were you?
She just took all her clothes off and stood there in front of me completely naked. I was so excited I nearly dropped my skateboard.
Skateboard? How old were you?
12.
12?
Damn.
12 years old? You lost your virginity when you were 12?
That's young as
You
shit.
can't have been a full member of the golf club then.
Of course I wasn't.
You did it on a golf course and you weren't a member?
Of course I wasn't.
You didn't pay any green fees or anything?
It was just a place to go.
Shit. Way to focus on the stupid shit.
I used to play golf. I hate people who abuse the facilities. Hope you rake the sand back nicely before you... That would be a hell of a lie to get into, wouldn't it? Competition the next day, your ball lands in Lister's buttock crevice. You need more than a niblick to get that one out. That's it then, is it? Toodle pip King Lear, farewell Macbeth, bye-bye Hamlet.
Have you ever actually read any of it?
I've seen West Side Story, that's based on it.
Have you ever actually read any of it?
Not all the way through, no. But I can quote some, though.
Well, go on then.
What's he doing?
Now! That's all I can remember.
Trash.
What's that from then?
Richard III, you moron. That brilliant now speech he does at the beginning. Now, something, something, something. Oh, it's brilliant. Unforgettable.
I'll save it until last. Lolita. Is it okay if I burn Lolita?
Save page 61. That bit.
It's disgusting.
Now I have to look that up. Page 61, Lolita. Ugh, he's so gross.
And you can take that look off your face like I'm doing something disgusting. I'm just trying to stay alive.
You're going to eat the dog food.
Yeah. I haven't eaten for 6 days. I'm going to eat the dog food.
I'm sure the dog food will be lovely.
I mean, this isn't dog food. This is a piece
Shit.
of prime fillet steak in blue cheese sauce. It's been charcoal broiled in garlic butter and is going to taste delicious. Delicious. Delicious.
Oh my god, I will puke.
Well, now I can see why dogs lick their testicles.
So gross.
It's to take away the taste of the food.
The stove's getting low. Better throw another book on.
It's the last one.
What? You burnt all of them?
When we get through to Act 5 of Henry VIII, I'm a dead man.
There must be something else to burn. And when it really comes down to it, you are one heck of a regular guy. There's no point being modest. I know what that guitar meant to you. It means exactly the same as that trunk means to me. If that trunk
shit.
got so much as scratched, I would be devastated. It's not the outward value. To me, that trunk is a link to the past. A link to the father I never managed to square things with.
Is it?
That trunk is the only thing he ever gave me, apart from his disappointment.
Oh shit.
And you've shown me by burning your guitar what true value really is. Decency. Self-sacrifice. Those are the things that make up real wealth, and from where I'm standing, I'm a pretty rich man.
Oh, God.
Oh shit.
Burn the soldiers.
They're not the soldiers as well.
You burnt your guitar, I want to make a sacrifice too. Burn the Armée du Nord, cast them to the flames, let them lay down their lives for the sake of friendship. What's that smell?
What smell? I can't smell any smell.
Camphor wood.
He's gonna kill him.
Your guitar was made of camphor wood. It must have been worth a fortune. Burn the soldiers, burn them right now.
Oh my god. What's he gonna do when he finds out? Oh shit. Oh my god.
Open the trunk. Crichton, get the hacksaw and follow me.
Where are we going?
We're going to do to Lister what Alexander the Great once did to me.
Alright, man, this was a good episode. It was cool to see Rimmer and Lister be, like, you know, marooned on the planet and still, like, getting to know each other. Even though they knew each other before the stasis and they've been on the ship this long after the stasis and everything, and it's kind of cool to see them kind of, you know, discover stuff about each other, including the whole virginity lost stories. And it was great how completely different they were. Like, Rimmer, his whole memory about it was how great the car was, and that's really it. And Lister's given, like, you know, a normal virginity lost story, like how awesome it was, a girl in front of him naked, the whole shebang, until he revealed he was 12. Like, ugh, dude, I wasn't thinking about sex when I was 12. Gross. Someone would remember on that one, like, I wasn't even thinking about sex. That's wild. The dude lost his virginity at 12 years old. Not knocking if you lost yours at 12, too, but like I said, I wasn't even thinking about sex when I was 12 years old. And I love how, even that story, Rimmer was still able to get over the he was 12 years old thing and focus on the fact that he was on a golf course and he was supposed to be. Like, he didn't have any right to be there without a ticket or something like that. It's just crazy what parts of stories Rimmer focuses on, which is really funny. And also, Lister probably wouldn't survive without Rimmer, you know, because Rimmer was the one telling him to ration his food. Given 16 hours is a long time, but if you're marooned somewhere, you don't know how long you're going to be there, you probably need to really, really ration your food down. You know what I mean? Lister probably would just plow through it, dude, if it wasn't for him. So even though they fight and all that kind of stuff, still shows Rimmer cares about him because he was one, like, stand on top of him about rationing his food and make sure he's finding, like, wood and stuff to burn. Given he was being pushing back when it came to, like, burning the books and stuff like that, and ask him to go find wood even though there's none out there, you can barely see your hand in front of your face. He's still, like, I feel like he was really looking out for Lister's best interest. That was cool as well. The dog food was gross. It reminded me of, I believe the movie was Mad Max. I remember seeing that as a kid when he was, like, eating that can of dog food, and I got sick watching this, and then, like, the camera being so close with him eating it, and him having that shot right on the dog food. Remember making that face? I'm like, yeah, that's the face you should be making. That is gross as shit. But what you gonna do when you're starving, man? What you gonna do? I can definitely see that giving you the Hershey squirts, though. Holly being a dink. Saying it was grit on the screen, thinking it was black holes. Dinky as heck. I like it, though. I know there was some turmoil between, like, I can't remember the whole story, but you guys told me. Like, the old Holly and new Holly, and the way she kind of, like, took over his style of, like, speaking and stuff like that, and how he kind of walked away burnt from the whole situation. You explained the whole thing to me. It sucks that it went that way, but I like her. I think she does a pretty good job. The style of her face reminds me of when I put together one of my first computers, and I was poor as shit, so I was scrapping together, like, parts from, like, a bunch of broken computers from, like, an auction that my uncle went to when they auctioned off all these old computers, and I wanted to go on the internet, so I taught myself how to, like, repair and put, like, computer stuff together. And I remember I think it was a 256 colors. I think it was, like, the max color setting my computer can go to, and that's what it reminds me of. Like, her face like that reminds me of that max 256 colors. And yeah, we didn't get much Crichton or Cat in this one. I think maybe we got them for, like, maybe 2-3 minutes tops in the beginning and the end all together. Not much of them. Only a little bit of Holly as well. This is really just like a Rimmer and Lister story, which is cool. I really enjoyed this, which is surprising because I was, like, waiting for more characters, you know? Like, oh, more people got to show up. It's cool getting Lister and Rimmer and Cat popping up sometimes, but I want to see some more characters, you know? I like that just being them two on maroon on the planet trying to survive together, still driving each other crazy. And it just really felt like a friendship building opportunity for them to get to know each other better and build a friendship and build, like, some type of mutual respect or whatever. And Lister ruined it. Oh my god. Because he didn't want to burn his guitar. And that's something else Rimmer learned about him, that Lister loves that guitar, man. Like, he will betray you for that guitar. Because this is only, like you said, when he's going through depression and stuff like that, it's his only coping mechanism. It's the one thing that helps him get through it, you know? Whenever he's down in the dumps and can't, like, and he's usually, like, you know, high on life. He does deserve something to help him get through that. And I guess Rimmer deserves that trunk as well that was destroyed by Lister, so I don't know. It is what it is. But Rimmer wanted to kill his ass for doing that. But yeah, man, that's it. I really like this episode, man. I thought it was cool. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, that is it, man. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.